Good, happy Sunday morning, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to Politics with Riley King. Let's begin. Anti-Trump Republicans called territories by state rep. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9.
The judgment-free zone is where you belong. For $1 down and then $10 a month. The world judges. We don't. Join now in club or online at planetfitness.com. Planet Fitness. Be free.
Join Planet Fitness today for just $1 down. But hurry, this special offer ends March 15th.
It's great to be back in the beautiful state of New Hampshire.
For the most ardent supporters of President Donald Trump, last month's visit was a reminder of the candidate they came to know and love almost 3 years ago. But Trump's first trip to the Granite State as commander-in-chief was bracketed by a pair of Republicans who could try to make him a one-term president. In Manchester, Senator Jeff Flake didn't mince words, talking about the style of leadership emanating from the White House.
We should know by now that there is no strategic brilliance to marvel at here. No, by now we know that it is chaos for its own sake, projected onto the world.
In an interview on Close Up that will air Sunday, Ohio Governor John Kasich openly questions the direction of the GOP and the country.
The Republican Party now that I hear is not the Republican Party that I recognize.
For the president's most loyal allies in the Granite State, such talk is infuriating.
I think it's an embarrassment to the Republican Party that we have two traitors, that we have a sitting Republican president that are going in against him and coming into New Hampshire to try to push their views.
There are many different subsets of Trump supporters within the New Hampshire Republican Party. Quite a few of them chose a different candidate in the 2016 primary. The more liberty-minded among them say, why not let these challengers show up? They point out that if candidate and President Trump is going to be allowed to flaunt established political norms, others should be able to do the same.
I think appropriate has become more relative than anything now. You know, I mean, what's appropriate now? I mean, people look at the president, you see what he does and what he tweets out and everything, but then there's a lot of support for him now too. So things are changing as far as what is appropriate and what's not.
Adam Sexton, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Road funding bill misses good repair benchmark by $500 million. The House is sticking with the $200 million funding level recommended by Governor Charlie Baker for annual local road and bridge funding, and allocation that arrives late again this year and falls far short of what cities and towns say is needed after winter's damaging blows. And there you go on that report. Father remembers son victim of Florida school shooting through mural. Let's take a listen to the video.
Want your business to really take off? Think Motorcraft. Motorcraft hub and bearing assemblies offer expanded coverage and now cover older vehicles as well, and they're competitively priced. Motorcraft. Right part, priced right.
The anger is there. Manuel Oliver's son Joaquin was one of 17 murdered at Stoneman Douglas High School in Florida.
Joaquin was not only my son, but my best friend.
He honors his son, Joaquin, with this mural.
Joaquin is still out there with a loud voice, fighting for his rights. Now, he's not marching for his life, he's marching for your life. So please, stay strong.
This is in downtown Los Angeles. Manuel also worked on unique murals in honor of his son in Miami and New York. The message today: we demand to stop the BS.
He was a very loud kid, so he's demanding me to show what he's demanding.
Watching him today brought tears to the eyes of many in this group of onlookers.
It hits on many levels. As a mother, as a teacher.
A handful of Stoneman Douglas alums living in Los Angeles were here.
We still feel very attached, especially when something like this happens in your own backyard.
This brought Manual Arts High School student Kimberly Chavez to tears as well.
I lost two brothers to murder, and one of them was to gun violence, so I resonate with Guac and his father and his mother and what they're going through.
To me, really, it's still unbelievable. I can't understand that I'm here for this reason.
This is the part of the mural that means so much to his dad, Manuel. It captures the memory of the last time he saw Joaquin. He dropped his son off at Stoneman Douglas High School that morning, February 14th. Joaquin staring at his phone. In the other hand, Valentine's Day flowers for his girlfriend Victoria, or Tori, as he called her.
Okay, and there you go on the video and that report. The note. What happens when Trump really lets Trump be Trump? Let's take a look at the video from ABC News.
Hey, what are you guys doing here?
We've been helping you prepare and invest for retirement since day one. Why would we leave now?
Because I'm retired now.
So, we're Voya. We stay with you to and through retirement.
With solutions to help provide income throughout.
So you'll still be here to help me make smart choices.
Well, with your finances, that is. We had nothing to do with that, tie.
Or the suit.
Or the shirt.
Voya, helping you to
and through
retirement.
President Trump literally tossed out the script during an event where he was supposed to promote tax cuts. Instead, he focused on illegal immigration, and his claim about migrants and rape is now in the spotlight this morning, as is a claim made about voter fraud. ABC's Tara Palmieri has more. Tara, good morning.
Good morning, Diana and Candace. That's right. The president, clearly frustrated by the obstacles to building a wall along the Mexican border, has used the recent uptake in border crossings to make his case.
President Trump in West Virginia literally throwing away his speech on tax reform.
This was going to be my remarks. It would have taken about 2 minutes, but that would have been a little boring.
Instead, riffing on one of his favorite topics, immigration. As a caravan of migrants make their way from Honduras through Mexico seeking political asylum, Trump ordered the National Guard to the border, suggesting that there's rampant level of rape among the Central American migrants, while repeating his controversial line that Mexicans are rapists.
You remember my opening remarks at Trump Tower when I opened? Everybody said, oh, he was so tough, and I used the word rape. And yesterday it came out where this journey coming up, women are raped at levels that nobody's ever seen before.
Women and girls crossing the border through Mexico do face the threat of sexual violence. A 2010 Amnesty report estimated that 60% on the journey are at risk. But the leader of the caravan told ABC News that there have been no reported cases on their journey. Trump, saying the situation has reached, quote, a point of crisis, requested between 2,000 and 4,000 troops on the border until the wall is built. His frustration mounting, not just on immigration. Despite dismantling his voter fraud commission, he's maintaining previous false claims about massive election theft.
A lot of times it doesn't matter because in many places, like California, the same person votes many times. You probably heard about that.
Last month, there was an uptick in illegal crossings, but it's overall down about 13% compared to last year. Now, that's on top of the 2017 being the lowest number since 1972. Diane, Candace?
All right, that's Tara Palmieri for us live from D.C. Thanks, Tara.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. That does it for this edition of Politics with Riley King. I hope you all have a wonderful Sunday, everyone, and I'll see you back here next weekend for Politics with Riley King. Goodbye, everyone.